Oh? Feeling spiffy?
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Existence is unity.
In the name of Land Will, forged in ice, never falters! Is that all?
Still waters of oblivion.
This ends here! Is that all?
Can you find the answer? There's more to life. Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy?
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Still waters of oblivion.
Is that all? In the name of Land Will, forged in ice, never falters!
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
Free will, or was it destined for oblivion?
Some value, I suppose.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
There's more to life. Eternal. I'll go easy this time.
Another journey begins.
Grace and elegance.
Is that all? In the name of Land Will, forged in ice, never falters!
Feeling spiffy?
Still waters of oblivion.
Existence is unity.
Is that all?
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Destined for oblivion.
Is that all?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
play to
Free will or on the still waters of oblivion.
Hope you're prepared. Is that all?
Did that hurt? Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Some value, I suppose.
Is that all? In the name of Land Will, forged in ice, never falters!
Did that hurt?
Free will or on the still waters of oblivion.
Existence is unity.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
Glad to be of service.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
Commencing support. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Feeling spiffy?
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
We have the upper hand.
Free will, or was it on the still waters of oblivion?
In the name of Land Will, forged in ice, never falters!
Enemy target ready for another. Enemy data sign. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Feeling spiffy?
Another journey.
Can you find the answer?
Destined for oblivion.
We have the upper hand.
Free will, or on the still waters of oblivion.
Like that, huh?
It'll heal! This ends here!
Enemy data sign. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy?
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Storms on the horizon.
In the name of Lend, will forged in ice, never falters!
Do we still have the upper hand? Let's... Can you find the answer? Feeling sticky?
From the still waters of oblivion. Again.
To my heart's content.
Enemy data sync net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Did that hurt?
Free will, or was it fate?
Commencing support.
You're prepared!
Let's... Can you find the answer? Feeling sticky?
Another journey begins, destined for oblivion. On the still waters of oblivion.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
In the name of Lend, will forged in ice, never falters!
Destined for oblivion.
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data sync. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Did that hurt? Let's... Can you find the answer?
Free will, from the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
In the name of Lend, will forged in ice, never falters!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Feeling sticky?
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
This ends here. It'll heal.
Still waters of oblivion.
Let's... Can you find the answer?
Surrender.
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data sync. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. trickier to
Name
crack.
of Landau, a will forged in ice. Never falters!
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Is that all?
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
You took the bait. Enemy data sig net markers activate. Time for a good old counter. Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counter.
Is that all?
Free will from still waters of oblivion.
More enemy. Time for a buzz.
This ends here. Is that all?
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counter. This combat needs. This is double speed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
In the name of Let will forged in ice. Never falters!
Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counter.
Hope you're prepared.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
So familiar.
Enemy targets detected. speed. This is double speed. Do we still have the upper hand? Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counter. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counter. Enemy targets ready for another. It's not over. Data net markers activated. Time for a good old counter. Enhancing support. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counter. Glad to be of service, Captain Japard. Double speed. Time for a buzz. We have the upper hand. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counter.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion. Another journey begins. From the still waters of oblivion.
This ends here.
Ready when you are.
I'm with you.
100% break! Trickier to crack. Time for a fun. This is double speed.
In the name of Lend, will forged in ice never falters.
Time for a fun.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Making support. Enemy data signet markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Another journey from the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters.
This combat needs. This is double speed. Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Time for a fun. Enemy targets detected. We have the upper hand. Enemy data signet markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Ready for another? Enemy data signet markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
Enemy data signet markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
This ends here.
More enemies. Enemy targets detected. Commencing support. Ready for another?
Another journey begins.
Enemy data signet markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. This combat needs. This is double speed.
name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Trickier to crack. Time for a buzz. This is double speed. Commencing support. Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Still waters of oblivion.
Hope you're prepared.
More enemy. Time for a buzz. Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Time for a buzz. Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Destined for oblivion. That's half the work. Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. That's half the work.
Can I have fun this time? You took the bait. Time for a buzz. This is double speed. Time for a buzz.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On still waters of oblivion. Destined for oblivion.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Ready for another? More enemies. Time for a buzz. Time for a buzz. This is double speed. Enemy Enemy data net markers activate. Time for good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
In the name of Land, will forged in ice never falters.
Time for a fun. Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun. This is double speed. Missing support.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion.
Enemy data net markers activate. Time for good old counterattack.
Destined for oblivion.
Enemy targets detect. Ready for another?
Not a bad time. That's more like it.
Ready when you are.
I'm with you.
Time to suffer. Enemy data net markers activate. Time for good old counterattack. This combat need. This is double speed.
In the name of Landau, will forged in ice never falters.
You took the bait. Time for a fun.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. That's half the work. Destined for oblivion. Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion. Free will or fate. Destined for oblivion. Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion.
Time to suffer.
Is that all? Is that all?
Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack. This combat needs This is double speed.
I reach for the departed. It takes shall fall.
Time for a fun.
That's half the work. Destined for oblivion.
A mere pawn.
Still waters of oblivion. Destined for oblivion. That's half the work. Still waters of oblivion. Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion. I reap for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion. Destined for oblivion.
Time to suffer.
Is that all?
Judgment is here!
Ready for another? Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack. Enemy targets detected. Ready for another? Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
I reap for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion. Destined for oblivion.
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack. More enemies. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack. Time for a buzz. Time to suffer. This combat needs This is double speed.
I reap for the departed. It too shall fall. I reap for the departed. It too shall fall.
The combat report will be ready soon.
with you.
Quietly.